Welcome all. Elliott Trades here. Analysis for the USD major pairs. Let's get on to AUDUSD. Okay, we're on the 4-hour time frame. I know it's kind of messy. It gets like that. I'm gonna remove majority of this. Okay. We have a distribution, potential distribution here in action. If we break this low, we're going down. There is demand over here between, okay, this is the demand that I expect price to get to once this low is broken, and it could come down into here. Now, what we've had coming up, okay, is unclear whether it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a 1 or an ABC. But what is clear is we've come into the supply zone over here. We've grabbed all these highs, 1, 2, 3, and some of these highs in here. So liquidity's been grabbed, tapped into the point of interest and signs of distribution. So that's down for me. We use the market maker method. It appears that we've got an M. We're on a 4-hour as well. I'm going to get to the hour in a minute. Okay. I'm definitely on sells, by the way. If this high remains, sell, 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 sell. If this high gets taken out, you're not going to chase it to the upside. You're going to want a retracement before you take it back up. Okay. This high should hold. Everything about selling today is based on this high holding, and this to me is a 1, 2 or A B inside a bigger A or inside a bigger 1. We'll see. But for me, 1, 2, looking for 3, 4, 5. Just check the TDI. We've gone and closed below the market baseline. That's the orange line. The white line, which is the 50 static. The signal line, everything on this. If you know about the TDI, you know. Everything on the TDI says expect price to go lower. Okay, so onto the hour. Oh, beautiful. Euro USD is tanking, excellent. So should AUD be in the moment. We came above the 50 EMA, okay, so we came down, had some fractal breaks, broke that, maybe create some equal lows here. Okay, so there is liquidity down here to be had. Some equal lows, relative equal lows here. Okay, that's like your first partials if you wanted to, if you're shorting this, and this would be a good place to take some of your profits out, because I would expect some form of a pullback after we break that low. We've crossed the 13, has crossed the 50 EMA here. That's downside momentum. We came up, we grabbed liquidity in the form of a very low time frame equal high. That's this wick, no candle, no wick on the candle. Inside this last down, up, down move. This is supply zone, okay? Draw it out here and we'll see it on the smaller time frame. If you notice, it's right where the psychological high is. Okay, so that's a valid point of interest over there. I'm actually in AuCAD cells, so I might be flicking through and looking. AuCAD and Euro cells currently. Right, now I should add to this one. Sorry, that's all right. Okay, now we've had our little manipulation of the EMAs over here. This is the supply zone in control. I do not expect price to get above this supply zone, above this wick, or above the psychological high for the whole day. We may see a bit of a push up after reaching this area, because we've got the low daily range and psychological low. We also have the 800 EMA here. Like, so basically, reason why this matters is that you don't have to jump in on a sell now. if price comes to this area where we also got OB, pulls back, grabs some liquidity and taps into the supply, that would be your best sell to take this to the downside. That would be the best sell to take this to the downside. Yeah, you can clearly see this is corrective in an A, B, C, so anticipate the low getting taken out, the relative equal lows getting taken out, closing below the 800. Okay, so, you know, that is literally it. We're looking for sells. If price should bounce up in here, sell. If you wanted to take it now, you can take it now. Stop loss is there. If you're not looking to trade this and you just want to land, that's good. And I would say anticipate price coming down into this area, at least taking out all of these lows, including this one, this one, this one, into this demand or this demand over here. Euro USD, quickly onto the 4 hour and take off the indicators. Okay, we're moving down this channel still. We've been moving down this channel ever since the 22nd. So it's been like a couple weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is a A, B, C, or a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we could have a series of 1, 2. So just 1, 2, 1, 2. But this 1, 2 would be bigger than that 1, 2. So I prefer to count 1, 2, 1, 2. I can't say 3 because of 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We don't get away, make a 4 and then a 5 without coming back into the prior 1. So realistically, I would say A, B, C. Yeah. It could even be A, B, C. This is a correction, a zigzag, an X wave or a B wave. Okay. Now that, see, now I would have thought we'd come down a bit, gone up one more time and then drop. But because of this supply that we're respecting now, I expect price to continue lower. Looking at the indicators, we've grabbed liquidity above the 50 EMA on a 4 hour time frame, closed down and broke the fractal low. We've come up and mitigated that supply. So that meant this supply zone is in control. Okay, we came into a previous supply zone, grabbed liquidity in the area, induced above the 50 EMA, broke structure here. Okay, we had a little rally base rally, a little accumulation in here before we came up and did that, even taking out this wick, and came back down and closed below the low. There's a close in this candle below this low. So whatever's happened here, it was enough to take out some demand. We have removed some demand from the market. We've bounced back up, most likely to mitigate. And over here, breaking this red line would be the same thing as when we came up here and broke this low. This would be the same thing. We've got a little accumulation here, came up here, grabbed whatever liquidity we did on the 1 hour time frame. So all these highs here, these wicks, here, 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 all of them got taken out. Another break and close below here would be a repeat of what we did just here. Accumulated, gone sideways, accumulation, broke structure, mitigated something up here, broke down below here and closed. Same thing, big push, green candle. See the big pushes here, big pushes, only to come back and take the lows again. So should we come down and take the lows again? That's a confirmation of supply, and that would then mean I'd expect this to get taken out. I'd expect us to at least come down into some strong demand, and yeah, I'm forecasting a move all the way down. Not to say that all of the move down is going to happen today. It won't. It most likely won't. But we should get a significant move to the downside. Not to mention this trend line that we've built up here. Okay. Looking at volume. Go to the 15. Right, you can see the downside volume is starting to build up here. 1, 2, 3 higher highs on the green, engulfed on the red, engulfed the green. Yeah, so momentum on the 15-minute to the downside is picking up on EURUSD, and we're outside the volatility band now, just coming outside of it. So yeah, the volume for this pair is to the downside. GBPUSD is looking exactly the same. There's no point going into too much detail here. If it weren't for EURUSD, maybe I'd think no, I can see the same thing. It's literally the same thing going down. We're waiting for this low to break, but breaking this low, closing below this low, would cause me to believe that we're going to do that. Break these lows. Okay, got a trend line here. I expect it to take those lows. These are two good areas to take some partials or profits. This is the overall target, the swing low of this whole move. That's where I'm expecting price to eventually take out that orange low down here at 1.31420, just below the psychological low. That's what I'm expecting for GBPUSD. After all the mess it's given us this week, it appears that it's going to be a fairly easy trading day today. 1:30, I didn't even know we had news today. Okay, excellent. That should cause a shift in the market. We may actually make a substantial move to the downside. Retail sales and PPI momentum. Okay. NZDUSD now should be just like AUDUSD usually is. And you can clearly see distribution here. Okay, we've got a 5-wave move here. Sorry, 5-wave move here. A, B, C. So after that, A, B, C. Is that correct? Hold on. Yep. Great. So 1, 2, and do you know how I confirmed that? Because A, B, C. The B can't touch the 1618. Okay. And I knew this wasn't a 1, 2, 3, 4 because of the coming to the zone of 1. So we either have A, B, C. They look more like A than A, B, C, B, C to me. And also we can check time as well. Just quickly check time. If that's where our 1 starts and ends, 2 has come just past 1.5, the length of 1, which is the most common. Yeah, between 1.5 and 2 times the length of 1. Wave 2, A, B, C, is usually the most commonly between 1.5 and 2 times the length of 1. So you measure 1, which is here, and you see that 1.5 and 2 is here. We finished in between the two, which is the most common. So we trade probabilities. The probability is higher that this is the count so far. Okay, it could still be A, B, and we're just looking for a C. Okay, but still we're looking for a 5-wave move down from here. And since this 1 seems to be very steep, and the 2 is very short, and I still believe it's finished. Okay, then yeah, expect that we're probably in a hurry over here. I do believe we're in a hurry over here to get to the downside. Right. So that's my analysis for the USD pairs. I will update you again maybe sometime after the news. Trade safe. I'm looking for everything to go down. look for dollar buys. Okay, so you're buying the dollar against other pairs, and you're selling the pairs that are paired with the dollar, at least NZD, AUDUSD, EURUSD, and GBPUSD. All right, peace.